Hello everyone and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations, Miles Edgeworth Edition. In the last episode we figured out a couple things, mostly that Iris and Bikini's testimonies don't quite match up, so one of them, or both of them, are lying. Gumshoes promised not to spill the prosecution's case to us and then followed it up by saying that he would spill the entire case. So, let's see what he has to say. Tell me about the victim. The victim is the famous picture book author Miss Elise Donim. Her entire past up until she won the writing award last year is a total mystery.
It's hard to believe in this day and age you can still find people like that.
The estimated time of death of the victim was between 10 and 11 p.m. on February 7th. Cause of death was blood loss resulting from a stab to the back by the murder weapon.
The murder weapon?
The victim was found skewered with a giant sword, sir.
That's terrible. Yeah,
but there's one strange thing.
Yes?
The victim's entire body was covered with bruises. The bruises are consistent with falling from the height of a two-story building.
A two-story building? It would be about the same height as the room in front of us, correct?
Hey, you're right. Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth. That just happens to be the room that Elise Donim was staying in. Maybe she was pushed out the window after she was stabbed by the sword? What? How does that make any sense? Time 10 to 11 p.m. Caused loss of blood from stab in the back. Body fell 10 feet. Oh, it specifically says fell 10 feet after death. That's weird. That's one of those things I need to mentally just make a note of. And be ready with that. Like, I want that at the front of my mind and for all things. That's weird.
Now then, detective. Let's see if we can summarize what we've learned so far.
Okay, let's take a look at the map. According to the testimony of Sister Bikini, the head nun, right after they'd finished dinner, she and Maya Fey headed to the inner temple. Okay. Yep, all that makes sense. At 10 p.m. after ringing the bells for lights out, Iris went to the inner temple. Where did Bikini go? When she got there, Bikini had her take over while she went back to Hazakura Temple. After taking a hot bath to soothe her back, Sister Bikini witnessed the murder in the courtyard. If you want more details, you should ask Bikini herself in the main hall. Inner temple, huh? I'd like some more information about that place.
The trial begins tomorrow, but who's the prosecutor?
I'm pretty sure it's that Godot guy, but nobody can get a hold of him, so they're looking for a replacement.
What do you mean?
It's really weird all of a sudden no one can reach him. I wonder if the rumors are true. Maybe since Mr. Wright caught cold and won't be defending, he just lost interest.
I intend to appear in court in the role of defense attorney. However, I would be quite unhappy if it came out that I'm actually a prosecutor.
Yeah, I can see why, but I'm not the one you have to worry about. I think the real problem is going to be that judge.
Yes, he certainly would remember my face even after such a long absence.
I don't know, he couldn't tell the difference between Phoenix and the tiger.
That's why I requested that another judge preside over the trial.
What? No. No. You cannot change judges.
We've only met each other once. There's a good chance he won't remember me at all.
Yeah, but what about the prosecutor? Everyone in the prosecutor's office must know you. Wouldn't it be a problem if someone there made a big stink, sir?
There's no need to worry. I pulled a few strings and arranged for a prosecutor of my own choosing.
Wow, Mr. Edgeworth. I had no idea you had such a powerful string to pull. Please tell me it's the nerd guy. That'll make our life easy.
What is this inner temple that Maya Fey was supposedly training at?
According to Bikini, it's an old building they use for training acolytes. It's on the other side of the dusky bridge. The bridge that burned down, huh?
Is there anything else on the other side of that bridge besides the inner temple?
Nope, not a thing.
Nothing.
The other side is surrounded by cliffs on all sides. In a way, it's kind of like a little island out there. So the only thing there is the inner temple. I hear it's not the kind of place a person could survive in. Please be alright, Maya. Alright, let's look around. Start here.
It's a lantern. I suppose they light it at night.
There's something elegant about the light of a fire. At the end of the month, I always like to relax in my room by candlelight.
Detective, can you not afford to pay your electricity bill?
How did you know? Poor Gumshoe.
What's this? It looks like a wizard staff.
That belonged to the victim, Miss Listonim. There's nothing strange or magical about it. Oh yeah, listen to this, just between us, okay, sir?
Yes, what?
This is top secret stuff. Don't tell anyone about this.
Alright.
The truth is, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a wizard. Oh, Gumshoe. He's only gonna be able making like 50 cents an hour by the time this is all done.
That's it? That's what you wanted to tell me?
That's it. Staff was made from a very strong kind of wood.
What about fingerprints? Were there any on it?
Just the victims. Right by Elisa Nim when she was alive has her fingerprints on it. So was she thrown out of the window with it? It's weird. I feel like it makes way more sense. There's a ladder. Like, it would make way more sense that she was thrown out of the window then stabbed, but...
The main gate must be just over that stone wall.
Ah, stone walls. I jumped over a few of those in my time. Most of them are good memories, but not all.
Detective, perhaps someone should introduce you to the concept of paucity of words.
Ah, I just love skiing.
Really, you don't seem like the type. Well, what about sleds?
Sleds? Nah, they're a little too giddy, you know? Messes with my hard-boiled image. Yeah. What's with the silence, Mr. Edgeworth? Is the world starting to go mad? Yeah, that's, yeah. Oh, wait.
The main hall of Hazakura Temple is above us here.
Hey, you're right. But I'm pretty sure the main hall didn't have a second floor.
Hazakura Temple was built on a steep part of the mountain. The front and back of the main hall are on different levels.
Oh, that makes sense. But wouldn't it be easier just to build the place slanted, sir? I fail to see how we can consider that to be an even remotely good idea. Alright.
So this sword from this gold statue is actually the murder weapon?
It sure is. It's called the Shido, by the way. Nasty piece of work, sir.
There's still blood on it. I suppose this is the victim's blood?
Yup. It's all over the blade. And speaking of all over the blade, there are fingerprints all over the hilt of the Shido, too.
Fingerprints?
Naturally, they match the prints we got from the younger nun, the defendant. Fingerprints are on the murder weapon. What's wrong? You're looking really solemn.
Is this how it is for Wright? Is this what it's like to be a defense attorney?
Yeah, I figured it doesn't seem really good.
To be honest, it feels more like it's detrimental to your health.
Apparent murder weapon has the victim's blood and the suspect's fingerprints. That hurts. That hurts. Oh, didn't he said we should go talk to the nun. I don't see anything else to look at here. Back to the main hall. You. Present. About this here. Let me see. Well, as you may know, in order to see reality for what it truly is, we strive to break our attachments to much of the transient material realm. I guess you could call me an Immaterial girl. I guess she lives in an immaterial world, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? Well, that didn't help at all. Did I look around here? Oh, wait, yeah, we did.
That thing sure casts a strong presence over the whole room.
This is the lesser Magatama. It's a precious heirloom containing a great many souls. This is lesser? What is the greater one like? The greater Magatama is displayed in the main room of Fey Manor. It was supposed to be shown at the Treasures of Karain exhibit, but it was so large they couldn't bring it through the doors.
It's an altar with a giant Magatama enshrined on it.
There are lots of candles lined up on it, too. You know, I haven't had a birthday party for myself in a while.
Maybe you should blow out those candles over there to make up for that.
Mr. Edgeworth, did you mind singing happy birthday to me? Stop that. Cut that out. Please don't blow out the altar candles. Oh, I had something. There we go.
There's flowing script written everywhere on the walls.
Man, I bet you'd have awful nightmares if you tried to sleep in here. This is our main hall, so it's protected by a variety of magic spells and charms. All designed to prevent evil forces from entering. So if I slept here, the Hoogie Woogie Boogie Man wouldn't hunt me down for eternity? Alright. Does this guy think about anything other than eating and sleeping? Oh, it's a warm cat box. Where are all the cats?
It's called a hibachi. It's for heating the room.
Oh, look at all these ancient straw frisbees.
Those are a type of zabuton. Cushions called enza.
Why are you giving me such a hard time, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? Why?
Because learning something new might actually be a good thing for you, detective.
Alright, I think we're done here. Oh, wait. Oh. There are more Enza cushions in the corner of the room.
What's that white piece of paper sticking out from under the stack?
Beats me.
Would you mind checking that for me, Detective Gumshoe?
Yes, sir. Here you are, Mr. Edgeworth.
It looks like an old manila envelope.
Ah!
What is it, Detective?
This could be it. An ultra-important clue. A super special clue. Is it about how you want to be a wizard?
I suppose I should read it for myself, then.
Looks like the letter is addressed to Sister Iris. Tonight at Heavenly Hall. Unless you want your secret to be exposed. What?
This sounds like a blackmail letter.
Note to Iris. Oh! Nice going there, Mr. Edgeworth. Why can't I ever find clues like that? You're an ultra-important prosecutor. Super-duper prosecutor.
Well, I suppose it takes a super-duper kind of dumb to miss a clue like this.
Anything else that I missed? That probably would have been bad. I would have been driving myself crazy. So, can I see the contents? Salutations here. There's something I must talk to you about. I'll be waiting for you tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall. Make sure you come unless you want your secret to be exposed. So it was written to Iris. I mean, it wouldn't be Phoenix. Could it have been Bikini? Oh, wait. I guess we'll maybe present that to her.
Do you know anything about this old crumbled up letter?
Is that addressed to Iris? Yup, it clearly says to Iris on it. I can't believe it. That girl doesn't have any secrets from me. So Sister Bikini didn't know anything about it. Or she's acting really well. We just came from the courtyard, main gate.
I don't see Larry anywhere.
Maybe we scared the poor kid away. This part was shut tight with a number of Pyscholocks. I guess I'll have to look for him now. What a thorn in my side. Move on, I guess. Follow suspension bridge. Anything I missed here? No. Present. Look, I'm just your everyday simple detective. Don't ask me such tough questions, okay?
Is that something to be proud of, Detective?
He's supposed to be Miss Elise Dunham's apprentice or something.
I see.
Yeah, he drew a nice portrait of me.
That's nice.
But he made me pay him 50 cents for it.
I'm sorry about that.
You don't seem very interested in him, Mr. Edgeworth.
I really don't want to talk about him, that's why.
Alright. What else can we do? Is there anything, isn't really anything in the gate.
That must be the main hall back there.
A brilliant deduction, sir.
Are you trying to flatter me, Detective Gumshoe?
A brilliant use of suspense to build the tension, sir. According to Wright, the head nun has some important information. Kim has the opportunity to speak with her. Well, we already did that.
This gate looks quite old, strong enough to resist the weight of time.
That's the Mr. Edgeworth I know. You got a real flair for words, sir.
I've always appreciated this kind of old, timeless elegance.
That's exactly how I feel, too. Take this coat, for example. Like fine wine, it gets better with age.
Even fine wine turns to vinegar and begins to stink at some point. I suggest you wash that atrocious rag you call a coat, Detective.
So there's the bell.
You can see a small bell tower from here.
Hey, that just reminded me. There's something I've always wondered about. He tells me he's going to tell me what's on his mind, whether I like it or not. We call a person who tells a lie a liar, right? So why don't we call a person who rings a bell a beller? Oh, gumshoe. Or a truer for a guy who tells the truth. Oh man, I'm not gonna get any sleep tonight. I had no idea he was such a deep thinker. Oh.
I suppose this type of thing is necessary up here in the mountains.
Say, it just gave me a great idea. Something tells me he's going to tell me what's on his mind, whether I like it or not. I got an idea for a brand new invention. It might even make me rich.
An invention?
Yeah, a car that can travel on snow. I'll call it a snow car. So what do you think, sir? Could you go for a ride on something like that?
Only after you take the first 1,000 test rides.
Oh. How did I miss that door? I swear there's not anything. So where else can I go? Did I miss? Suspension bridge. Oh, I can go back to the detention center. Ah, there we go. Okay. I was kind of out of ideas. Ah, Mr. Edgeworth.
I came back because I need to ask you a few more questions if you don't mind.
But I've already told you everything that I...
Iris, please remember, I'm on your side. You can tell me anything.
Yes, thank you. Okay, so what do we got? Inner Temple, tell me about this.
I just finished speaking with the head nun of Hazakura Temple. She testified very clearly as to what happened. She said she saw you stab Miss Elise Dunham with a sword. And one other thing. She said that when Maya Fey began her training at the Inner Temple, you were there as well.
What?
When I spoke with you last, you claimed you never went to the Inner Temple. And yet Sister Bikini says she met with you at the Inner Temple that very night.
But I didn't go there. I didn't go to the Inner Temple last night. Looks like she's unwilling to tell me the whole truth. I wonder if I'll find the answers I'm looking for if I break those Pyscholocks. Do I have what I need? I don't remember.
This letter, it appears to be addressed to you.
I think it's someone's idea of a joke, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I threw it away. She's not giving me a straight answer for some reason. I'm going to have to find someone else who can give me more information about this. Is that the murder weapon?
Yes, it is. Have you ever seen it before?
Yes. Mystic Ami was holding it in the courtyard. Apparently the head nun witnessed the whole sad affair. She saw you stabbing Miss Elise Nim with this very sword last night. I'm sorry. I don't leave the temple grounds very often, so I don't know very much about the outside world. Alright, let's try. Let's see what we can get out of this. I've been handed this case. It's my duty to dig up the answers. The smallest flame can sometimes bathe a case in a whole new light. In my years in court, I've seen it happen over and over again. I'm committed to searching until I have those answers. Is it really true you didn't go to the Inner Temple last night? Yes, I swear I already told you that. You said you didn't go because you were frightened. That's right. If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you so afraid of? Oh, is this what frightened you so much you couldn't leave your own room? Oh. Oh.
I found this in the main hall. It is addressed to you.
That's...
Well, Iris.
Why? Why are you glaring at me like that?
You were scared of the blackmailer who wrote this to you, isn't that correct?
Was it the evidence or the power of my glare that broke that lock? Oh well, I don't suppose it matters either way. But Mr. Edgeworth...
Yes?
I thought that letter was just someone playing a prank on me.
A prank?
Well, yes. After all, even if I did have a secret, there's no one to tell it to that would cause me any grief.
I wonder about that.
Sister Bikini is like a mother to me. I would never hide something from her.
No, you may not have anything to hide under normal circumstances. However, last night was different. Unfortunately, I don't know the exact nature of your secret yet. However, whatever it is, there's one person you didn't want your secret told to.
Is it Phoenix? If we take her at her word that she didn't care if Bikini knew, or if Bikini... No, Bikini obviously had no clue. Or at least she's acting like she had no clue. Yeah, it would be... It'd be Phoenix.
Phoenix, Wright. You mean something to Wright, it seems. And I can tell he holds a special place in your heart as well. That's why you didn't want him, of all people, to know your deep, dark secret. Well, what do you have to say?
I should have expected as much, especially from a friend of his. There we go, we got it. Alright, well, we got time. We can find out why she was so frightened. After dinner, this letter was waiting for me in my room. As I said, I was frightened by it.
What is this heavenly hall the letter mentions?
It's a small mountain shack at the base of the Dusky Bridge.
A small shack, huh?
It's more like a broken down shack that no one would ever want to go near.
Where is it on this map?
Oh, I was right. That's what we needed to get Larry. That's where he was. Did Larry write the letter? It's around here. To get there, you must follow a small path down from Dusky Bridge. Reality is, to get to the inner temple, I had no choice but to cross that bridge. But the thought that such a terrible criminal could be lurking at Heavenly Hall. I was so scared by the whole affair, I didn't even want to think about it.
So this is a secret that you locked away in your heart.
Yes. Looks as though I may have to visit this Heavenly Hall now. Maybe I'll find some sign of our mystery blackmailer.
In any case, you still claim you never left your room last night.
Yes, that's exactly right. Rang lights out about 10 p.m. and then was in her room until the murder was discovered.
The trial starts tomorrow. I promise you I will win. I'm going to win so that you and Phoenix Wright can see each other again. But when I do, you must promise me that you will tell him your secret.
But it's pointless.
Why would you say that?
Because I may know who Phoenix Wright is, but he has no idea who I am. That's a weird way of putting that. But anyway. So we'll go to the Heavenly Hall in the next episode. Alright, things are starting to come together. Alright, that's going to do it for me. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.